Okay, so I happened upon this video.
First impressions, just walking just an ounce into the property.
Just so you could see this, the property that the presidents used to live in.
The White House property. I believe it's like its own baby Chapultepec Park.
So
So
it's
interesting enough, the new president of Mexico, AMLO, Andrés López Manuel Obrador, Manuel López Obrador, opened up Los Pinos to the public. It's like if you just it's like if the president of the United States decided not to live in the White House and decided, okay, now it's a museum, it's a park. It's really amazing to see. One of the more interesting facts, though, is that the first president to live here, Lázaro Cárdenas.
wow.
I don't know where the emphasis is on that. He refused to live in Castillo Chapultepec, where some presidents lived before, and instead moved here. So it's just an interesting change of events. How Castillo Chapultepec was once seen as too lujoso, and now that is like that's exactly what AMLO is doing. It's kind of an act of symbolism, if you will. But I'm excited just to explore all the fanciness of this place.
Yeah, it feels strange to be walking where so many presidents
Wow.
have walked and lived. I mean, really just, what, 2 short weeks ago, a week ago.
Check this out. This was so impressive to me.
Behind me we have 2 cars, a Hummer in the back, a nice car here. I believe this was from Presidente Madrid. And back the Hummer back there, the huge armored Hummer was the nice military policeman here told me that was the nietos that he used in the desfiles militar. Interesting.
Anyway, I was hoping, I may have not done this right. I'm trying to record, my response to this video, which is just very impressive, how huge it is, and how rich the rich people lived, especially the presidents, while people were living in poverty. But the place is gorgeous, and man, oops, there's a statue from Nieto there. And this is a copy of a recording I saw today, so I do give the credits to the Kenners, I think. I put their name and the link on my channel so you could see them, their own. But I just wanted you to see what this place looks like. You know, when you go to Mexico, you can't even find a bathroom that is free or has free toilet. And look at how they were living.
For many of the presidents, some of them chose to make this more of an office space, but I believe Nieto and his family did live here. I walked through the library. Wow.
Okay, so check this out. Even white people are impressed. That's just hilarious.
The library, this is sort of like a situation type room. This is where the president and all his secretaries would have meetings. It's quite surreal to be standing where so many Mexican presidents
Where they
This is
made
something else.
important decisions
for the entire country.
in the world.
It's surreal.
So I of course, I'm flabbergasted, you know. But I mean, I guess you imagined that they lived in pretty good houses, but wow, it's huge and beautiful.
Many presidents, the Oval Office of Los Pinos, this was the office. The office of the president, Hillary made a good point just several days ago. This was the office of the president, not like a long time ago in history. Just a few days ago.
Wow. So I see what's happening. So I've got 2 live streams going right now. I'm sorry. I'm messing around with YouTube and I'm not really familiar.
Through the house. What do you think?
This is one of the cooler things we've ever seen. It's
So
the
it looks like it's reversed
there's just room
on
after
the one
room
that's
after,
directly
like,
from YouTube.
the size of our entire apartment, and there's one desk in there. It's beautiful in here.
Already, this is a Mexico City must-see. If you're here for one day, this is what you need to do that day,
so,
along
too.
with Castillo Chapultepec. See los dos. But the interesting thing is, like we said, this was a functioning White House, if you will. This is a functioning office and home of the president. Just a few days ago,
Kinetic Kenners or
something
something like that. Kinetic Kenners?
kind of. But,
Something like that is their name.
Walking
It
through the house.
still really feels like they just cleaned out their desk yesterday. There's not a lot of added frills.
No, this
It
is.
really feels.
I'm glad we're seeing it now and not when it's been more museumized, because
Wow.
this is super interesting.
Wow.
So this is the bedrooms. That's a closet. Oh, any woman's dream. Oh my gosh.
One of the reasons that AMLO decided to
Wow.
open this up to the public is that it is believed that a lot of Mexican presidents in the past have lived in extreme luxury, and this is sort of like exposing that in a way.
Very much exposing it.
It's a closet, and it is
It has an echo.
substantially bigger than our apartment.
Okay, it's bigger than a white person's apartment. Can you imagine that? Oh my gosh. Oh, shall I say an American white person apartment? And they look like rich kids, actually.
This room, along with the closet we just saw, is part of like the presidential suite. Yeah, the presidential quarters, I believe, up until Presidente Cedillo in the 2000s.
In 2000.
In 2000.
Yeah.
This room is.
That's like a huge bedroom.
It's so big.
I don't even know what to say. It has more electrical outlets than the last 10 apartments combined that we've lived in.
Very true.
Wow. Look at all the outlets. So wow. My goodness. That is something else.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What do you think this room is?
It's the pantry.
This is a kitchen.
It's
It has 3 ovens.
Oh wow.
1, 2.
We thought this was a closet.
Wow,
but
that's
it's
beautiful.
a pantry. Just subtle touches.
My goodness. Look at that floor. Looks like a 10-foot or 12-foot ceiling too, based on how short that guy looked.
We are on the second floor balcony, right at the front of the Casa Aleman. Let's head into this room, this sala, and just
Okay,
see
so just in case, see, this is why AMLO
how big.
did not accept this castle and
This is just
said, you know what,
little section.
you know, government officials should not be living in luxury while the people are so poor.
Give any
And look how they were living. It's,
room was for.
wow. I mean, it's
This is where Nieto danced.
Yeah.
sickening.
And as we head
Sickening. I
into-
mean, if you
look,
take a look at the people and how they were living, and look at how the presidents were living.
I'm not so sure about that. Just being in a room.
No wonder they kept. Oh my gosh. No wonder the people that are corrupt are still fighting to keep their position of power. You know? This is...
Just a few days ago, there was furniture.
See the kinetic cannons. That's who,
Room, house,
whose video this is. I'm just showing it. You guys, I hope you don't mind. I just...
a few days ago.
I guess I could go to Mexico, but I've got so many things to do. And I really loved your video, so I hope you don't mind.
Gringos asking questions.
A lot of questions.
Some type of bad black marking here on the floor. Huh.
So wow. Oh my goodness. Just another huge room.
Plenty of room for entertainment.
Every room is like
Way bigger than
everything
it should be.
seems oversized, from like the plant pots to the curtains. Everything is
How
the
tall-
paint.
How tall do you think the ceiling is? 15 feet?
15 feet, and the curtains go to the ceilings.
Oh, 15
Just to
feet.
give you, this pot is like weird. This is a,
It's a
It's as
huge
big as
pot.
a bathroom.
yeah, that's as big as that bathroom. That's just one little pot in one little corner of one little room.
Wow.
All of our subscribers. Subscriber dinner.
Ah. Wow.
Now we're underneath the house. We're kind of in the house basement. I believe there's a theater down here.
Oh my gosh. There's a bathroom?
You know, the thing is, on the YouTube channel one has minicams.com. I guess it connected to that one instead of my other stream.
We're loving video.
So, looks weird. And it's backwards on that one, as opposed to the real video. And I'm not sure what just happened here. Looks like it's small. Oh, there it is. Yes, Peña Nieto, if you're watching, you should be ashamed of yourself. Living like this and giving the people things away while you're living like this. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Oh no. Oops, sorry guys, I was trying to move me, not this.
Inside the bunker. I don't know what happened here, but probably important things because the entire
It looks like a bunker.
The entire room.
Doors and all.
Doors.
Okay, I don't like my picture there.
Floor is soundproofed. This
My
is
goodness.
what every downtown Mexico City apartment needs. Soundproofing. Because
Soundproofing, huh? I guess so they wouldn't be able to hear the bombs. They're so silly. Anyway, this is the grounds.
The grounds of Los Pinos are immaculate.
Wow.
It really is like a botanical garden.
Yes,
Botanical
yes, the presidents
garden,
live in
that's
a
right.
freaking Botanical garden. Now we left just Casa Aleman, which is just one of the many houses here, and that's one thing I want to say is like, whereas the White House of the United States is the residence and office of the President of the United States, and that's just basically one building. I mean, it's a big building, but Los Pinos,
It's a compound.
it's more of a compound, more of a complex. There's like some type of a Japanese pond over here.
Wow.
There is a caballitititito.
The heck is that?
It has a little bit of everything.
Beautiful.
Wow. Gosh, I guess you could go out there and think. Wow. So in case anybody was wondering how rich the Mexican presidents were living, here's a little peek into that. Unbelievable. Wow. Looks like they've been walking forever.
Okay, we're in the Casa Las Pinos. This is where they had heads of state, different diplomats from around the world. It's really nice. Nice in here.
Wow. Okay, so okay. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to end one stream. Yes, I'm going to end the stream on one of them so that the other one will work better. So hopefully this one is still recording and streaming.
This one is a little more my style.
Edit videos in this room.
I can nap on these couches.
The interesting / weird thing,
Wow.
and not disappointing, but it's like there's so little information out there about what every room is used for and who used what room, and because it's such a new, open to the public thing, it's like I want to know what every room's for.
I think it's
who's
the
in this
good
room.
and bad part about coming so soon is it does feel really raw and fresh, and like not much has been touched. It doesn't feel like. Whereas in a few years, maybe in a few months, I think it will be a lot more like staged, if you will, set up. A lot more like verbal cues on where to go, what to see, things like that. But
We're just pretty much just wandering around
aimlessly.
which
Wow. Yeah. Jeez. And yet there is more.
Thought the first situation room was big. This room has 50 seats, leather, comfortable, reclinable.
Amigos, very important as a state use this bathroom. Two extremely important notes. There is toilet paper, and you don't have to
Okay, I think I want to change the color of this. Let's make it. Oh goodness. What color should I make it? Let's make it a
I think
pale.
we have been in all the houses that they let us in.
Okay.
I think there's quite a bit actually of Los Pinos that, like there was Casa Juarez we cannot go in. I know Casa Cabañas is where Calderon and Fox lived in, and I didn't even see
There's
that.
lots of the closed doors, closed off walkways.
Wow.
There's still a lot undiscovered. However, it's really cool that this is open to the public.
It's already the coolest thing we've seen in Mexico City,
I think
bar
so, too.
none. It's
So
like
if you go to
imagine
Mexico,
going
you got to
to
see it.
Chapultepec in the 1930s, just after presidents lived there.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Kinetic Kenners or Kennons, for showing this to us.
Probably not even that long ago.
Just a few weeks ago.
I hope you don't mind, but I want to share it.
Significantly busier. It
I
opens
want to
at
share
9.
it.
We got here at 9:30.
Well, does it?
9:30. It opens at
The
10.
sign says 10.
Ah, sorry. It opens at 10. We got here at 9:30. Highly recommend getting here at 9:30. Being the first one to get the best pictures. Get the best
Gosh, maybe I
videos.
will take the plane ride over there.
And avoid people. That's our motto.
Avoid
I'm
people at
so
all costs.
curious now to see it myself.